Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, devotees. Uh, Vanchidai Prabhu called that and said he is going for Jagannath Darshan at Puri, so will not be able to join today. And Maharaj said Maharaj will be joining from Monday onwards, probably. From Monday onwards, will be in Ujjain and Maharaj will be able to join. Right now, Maharaj, one program is going on. So we are supposed to read the letters. So devotees who want to read, who want to volunteer can raise hands. Okay, so the Parik Mataji, I'm sharing the screen. First, you can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji, you can start.
Okay. Letter to Batu Gopala, AD Angel Heart, Los Angeles, 8 July 1971. My dear Batua Gopala, 8 Angel Heart, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 5th July 1971 and have gladly accepted you as my duly initiated disciple. Please find your beads enclosed herewith and chanted on by me. I have given you the spiritual name Batua Gopala Das Brahmachari. Batua Gopala was a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya. I may so glad to see that Krishna is giving you good intelligence in the matter of executing your duties. Previously in Chicago as Sankirtana leader, temple commander and treasurer and now in Detroit as temple commander. Krishna says like that simply if you are endeavoring to serve him sincerely, then he will give you all facility and intelligence for engaging in his service more and more. So continue with enthusiasm, and Krishna will surely bless you and give you all facility for pushing on this movement. I am so glad to note that you are planning a Hare Krishna festival in Detroit on the order of the ones we held in India, Bombay, and Calcutta. We had a very large tent, displayed our literatures, had kirtanas and arati ceremony of Radha and Krishna, spoke some on Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, and distributed prasadam sumptuously, and not less than 20,000 and as many as 40,000 came daily to participate. It was so successful, and our magic was simply this chanting and dancing. That's all. So you can do like this. So you can do likewise in Detroit as far as possible, and it will be a great event. Perhaps soon we can such big festivals in all the big cities in your country also. So far your marriage is concerned, I have no objection, but you must agree that you will never separate but work cooperatively throughout your life in Krishna consciousness. This marriage ceremony is serious business and not to be taken lightly. You must remain strong in Krishna's service. Then household life is very nice. Otherwise, to be just adrift by Maya's influence is a piteous thing. So stay strong in Krishna's service by chanting your 16 rounds of beats without fail, reading our literatures, going for street sankirtan, etc. In this way, be engaged fully in Krishna's service and you will be happy in life and in the end go back home, back to Godhead. Hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Now, next letter, Amethi Shruti Mataji.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees and Pranam. Letter to Shivananda, London, 2 September 1971. My dear Shivananda, Please accept my blessing. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 29th August 1971 and have noted the contents. Vanaprastha ashram can be taken even in the presence of the wife. Not that because your wife has left you, you have to take Vanaprastha. That depends on your choice. In one sense, if your wife has actually left you, it is a blessing. But to prepare yourself for sannyas rather than Vanaprastha. Narayan Rasi is there, but you will not able to find him. If there is a possibility of regular worship, then you can install Jagannath deities. Otherwise, don't do it. Not that there should be a repeat of the situation in Hamburg that the deities were taken away, unless there is a solid temple arrangement. I don't advise you to install the deity. Deity installation means regular worship without fail and for good. Just like in Jagannath Puri, that temple was established over thousands of years ago and it is still going on. Always they have prasadam ready for at least 1,000 people and bhoga is offered 56 times in a day. Please offer my blessing to the others, hoping this will meet you in all in good health. Your ever well wisher A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So, next letter, number Sita Devidasi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Danya Pranams. Letter to Bhagwan, Calcutta, 1st November 1971. My dear Bhagwan Das, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter with enclosures dated 12th October 1971 and have noted the contents. It was a great shock for me to hear about the death of Jananvas and Jananivas and Will so untimely. In such case, we should hold special condolence meeting in our centers and pray for his being taken to Krishna Lok by the grace of Lord Krishna. After the demise of a devotee, some special feast preparations should be offered to Lord Krishna and prasadam should be distributed. So far, your points for improvement of PTG, they are very nice in general. Our policy is to satisfy Krishna, and keeping this point in view, you should consult the GBC members and discuss these points and do the needful. Yes, certainly, their lordships Sri Radha and Krishna will grace your temple. Just now, arrangements are being made. One pair exactly like those in Boston will soon be on their way to Detroit. I will let you know when final shipping arrangements have been made. So far, purchasing of automobiles, use your discretion. If they cannot be donated, then try for at least 50% commission. हाँ प्रभु ज्यादा हो गया ऊपर स्क्रॉल 50% commission yes please offer my blessings to the others there hoping this will meet you in good health your ever well wisher AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami ACPA thank you Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So, next letter, Sunita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Letter to Satswarupa, Delhi, 21st November 1971. My dear Satswarupa, please accept my blessings. Enclosed, please find one letter for the initiates. I hope this finds you in good health. Your ever well wisher, AC Bhaktivedanta Swami. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, you can continue for next letter also. Letter to Lochan.
Okay, Prabhu. Letter to Lochana, Delhi, 24th November 1971. My dear Lochana Das, please accept my blessings. I have received your letter of November 3rd, 1971, along with the 6 letters requesting initiation and the Dakshine Sami. Sorry, and the Dakshinasam. By your recommendation, I am happy to accept the six as many disciples, and their names shall be as follows: 1. John Kerando Ratneshwari Dasi, 2. Larry Bachal, Bachaldor. I can't pronounce this.
Bachelor,
Bachelder Loknath Das.
Loknath,
3. Barbara Bachelder Brajasundari Dasi. 4. John Warren Yoga, Yogesh Das. 5. Beverly Warren Varahadev Dasi. 6. Tom Hoppe Nalini Kant Das. I am replying all of them separately also. I am very pleased that you have I am very pleased that you have accepted the responsibility of managing such an important center as Berkeley. I know that there are many students in that city, so just attract them to our Krishna consciousness moment by giving them prasadam and our Krishna philosophy. We can challenge any nonsense philosophy. Socrates, Plato, Kant, Darwin, all of them. So many mental speculators and word jugglers who have misled so many people. Now it is your task to find them out and expose them so that the people may appreciate the real philosophy. We must become now very serious to save the people of the world from this very dangerous situation. So become very convinced yourself of our philosophy, and then your preaching will act. And try to sell as many books as possible at all the schools and colleges. This is scholarly information, flawless science. Kindly assist me in this great work and know it for certain that by your sincerely working in this way, you shall very soon go back to home, back to Godhead. I hope this meets you in good health and cheerful mood. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Thank you, Prabhuji. Sorry for my mistakes.
no, no, Hare Krishna, no, no, it's completely fine. We all make mistakes. Uh, so, next letter, Sachi Kumar Nimai Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Letter to Lalita Kumar Chambati, Vrindavan, 27th November 1971. My dear Lalita Kumar and Chambati Dasi, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter, undated, and have noted the contents carefully. You may name your daughter Mitra Dasi. I have no objection. You may call your children as you like, but you should always inform my secretary to make sure the name is entered on our list to avoid repetition. Later, the children may be given another name upon initiation, as it is seen fit. You ask if children may be taken to ordinary medical doctors. Why not? Of course, we do not always trust that these doctors may be doing the right things. But what can be done? The governing principle of our activity, the governing principle for our activity should be to do what is favorable for pleasing Krishna. So if your children requires medical attention to be fit for serving Krishna, then it is only practical. She should get it. Same thing. If the government is giving you money, why not use it for Krishna? Only thing we must avoid cheating. Only thing we must avoid cheating them or false. or falsely claiming something to get money, then we are risking our very high reputation as pious people. But if they are willing to give us money and food, then of course we should accept it. I am very pleased that your preaching work is going on nicely. That that is the test that you are making devotees. Especially I want this school, college, college program. If only the intelligent class of men understand our Krishna philosophy, then our mission is successful. So try to attract these students with prasadam and nice philosophy, and they will appreciate more and more. Slow, but sure. That is our motto. And class, not mass. So never mind. Some other Christian movement are getting many followers. The competition is beneficial for us. Everything is beneficial for Krishna consciousness if it is utilized properly. That is the art. Anything without substance will not last. So just demonstrate sincerely that we have got solid ground beneath us, not that we have only some sentiments. That's all. Many fanatic spiritual movements have come and gone, but without the flawless philosophy of Krishna, they cannot stand. Therefore, I want especially that my books and my literature should be distributed profusely. This is our substance, real philosophical information, not some weak sentiments. So try for this to give all men this Krishna philosophy. And many real devotees will come with us back to home, back to Godhead. I hope this finds you in good health and cheerful mood. Your ever well wisher is Bhakti Vedanta Swami.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So, next letter, Surbi Singh Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji Prabhuji. Letter to Kirti Raja, Vrindavan, 27 November 1971. My dear Kirti Raja Das. Prabhuji, could you please scroll? Please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter of November 14, 1971, and I have noted the contents carefully. I am very pleased that you have taken over responsibility for our ISKCON books mail order department. I consider it one of the most important posts in our society. So you must be very diligent to perform very nicely this immense work. I especially want that my books and literatures should be distributed profusely. But so far, I understand this is not being done very perfectly. So I want that you, all my students, shall very vigorously try for this book distribution. Do not hesitate to use your American and European brains to increase. That is Krishna's special gift to you. Now use it. Any activity which will please Krishna should be accepted favorably. This is our guiding principle. Now apply it in this way by doing everything by doing everything and anything for spreading this Krishna conscious literature. And this is really pleasing to Krishna. Know it for certain. Especially, you must always be eager to supply all our branches all over the world with whatever literature they require. Not that they must pay and then get books, like ordinary mundane business. It is not that they shall not pay for books, but that payment must come gradually and in regular installments. We have to be prompt and gracious in this business of mail order books, and I am very encouraged that you are enthusiastic to do everything required for increasing in this way. If the letter you receive in my name are simply requests for information, then you may answer on my behalf. However, if there are questions of philosophy or for personal advice, you should you should either answer them by consulting Rupanuga or a senior devotee, or send them to me and I shall answer. You can send me a few samples of such letters and I shall see them. We are now printing our Hindi and Bengali BTGs in India, so you may now stop supplying my god brothers in India to save postage. Instead, you send me the list of those you are supplying and we shall supply from here. If you require any Hindi or Bengali BTGs for distribution outside of India, you may write to Tamal Krishna on this point. I have no objection if you deal with Mr. Kalman. There's no question of stopping dealing with anyone if by such dealing we are spreading Krishna consciousness favorably. But one thing, this Mr. Kalman does not give me any royalty for that record album. Why is this? We can always manufacture that album ourselves if there is great demand. Or is there some contract? Why not find out that contract and send me one copy? Regarding prasadam, leftovers should always be taken if they have not spoiled or if they have not been touched by diseased persons. We should never waste Krishna prasadam. Best thing is to cook only what is required and then give each person what he wants. That is the Vedic system that the people sit in rows behind their plates and servers pass down the rows and put a very small portion of each foodstuff on each plate. Unless there is some objection by a person, then nothing is given. Then, if anyone wants more, the servers pass up and down the rows continually and give more if anyone requests. In this way, nothing is wasted and everyone is satisfied. I hope this meets you in good health and cheerful mood. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare
So now
Krishna.
today's last lecture, Bakul Gopi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Pradhan. Letter to Bhagavan, Delhi, 10th December 1971. My dear Bhagavan Das, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter, date number 22, 1971, along with beads and letters from several devotees at Detpa temple. I am very glad to accept these students as my dearly initiated disciples, and their names shall be as follows: Brain Tivids, Indradumna Das, 11, Tivids, Kripamohi Dashi, Haiti Piva, Rishakti Dashi. These are all very nice boys and girls, and I have very much appreciated their attitude of devotion and surrender as displayed in their letters to me. I have replied them under separate cover. Their beads duly chanted by me, as well as 3 copies of Gayatri Mantra and 3 sacred prayers, also duly chanted on, are sent under separate post. Hold a fire yajna and give Gayatri Mantra to Kalia Krishna Das, Botwa Gopal Das, and Icha Moti Dashi. I think you have got a tape of me reciting Gayatri Mantra, so use this tape. One thing is that the tape should be heard through earphones into the right ears. So the fire yajna can be held for all 6 devotees. Also, I have sent beads of Sukhosagari Dashi duly chanted. In case when beads are lost, it is not necessary to give new ones to the spiritual master for again chanting. Once the disciple received the Hare Krishna mantra from the spiritual master, that is an eternal blessings, whether these beads or those beads. If you recommend it, then I also approve of the marriage between Kalia Krishna Das, and you may please thank them for the sum rupees dollar 371 which they have offered me as dakshina, and which has been duly deposited in my bank found account in Los Angeles. If you can get some purse from Chrysler Company, we shall be very glad to employ them fully in Krishna's service. But there is great propaganda now against America in India due to your country's stand against India and the war with Pakistan. So you may explain them that by presenting this card for our welfare work, that they will be improving America's reputation among the Indians cause sorry because we can publish no, we can publicly give them credit for helping us in this way. I very much approve of your enclosed brochures, and I am pleased by your festival plan for the college all over the state. Actually, this roving Sankirtan and college program is the most appropriate plan for spreading Krishna consciousness and preaching. I have just received intimation from Rupanagar of a very large festival he is planning for Central Park. His conjecture is very nice, and I want that many such festivals should be held in every city. I have one suggestion, that on Sundays you make a tent in that backyard garden to accommodate many guests and provide profuse prasadam to all. Yes, then there is a skyscraper framework. Now you have to decorate and cover it nicely. To construct the form is the difficult portion of the adventure, but when it is there, it is not difficult to finish it. Simply it requires a little taste. I am always thankful to Krishna that I have someone got so many wonderful boys like yourself to assist me in this way. Now it is practically in your hands to finish and push on what I have started. I am now getting all respect and honor. So now you must preserve that standard and not dishonor me. Thank you very much for helping me. Hope this finds you in good health and cheerful mood. Your ever will wizard, A.C. Bhakti Prema Swami. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. And this reminds me that this letter we have read already. If anyone remembers, we have already read this letter earlier also. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we end the session today, and tomorrow will be Srila Prabhupada class, and from Monday onwards, we'll start again reading. And probably from Monday onwards, Maharaj will be joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare